Morning. Uh, Hello to my three viewers. Where is my music? Hello to my three viewers. Hello, good morning. Hello, sis Melody. Right. Sis Melody. What's for breakfast? Sinangag. Can you hear me? Can you hear me, sis Melody? I'm using I'm using the A4 Tech camera you gave me. But you know what? Yes, loud and clear. I'm using the A4 Tech camera. Actually, video. Did you hear the sound, the music earlier? I will play a sound. Can you check if you can hear the music? Can you hear the music? No music? Okay, then it's not the music is not working. So what's our topic for today? Do you have some goals? This melody, the rooster I heard. Yes, our neighbors have roosters. So sis melody, what's your new? Do you have New Year's resolution? Do you have New Year's resolution? Do you have your New Year's resolution, sis Mildred? I don't have in mind. Wait, I'll just send a message. You don't have in mind. Because I know I, Melody, I busy. Thank you for baby to come. Oh, yes. When's the due date? March? So probably your goal is to be a good mom. Are you complete with the baby things? You should have a list in your, what do you call that? Bag. You should be ready by this time. So I did a research about New Year's resolution. My hospital bag aren't ready yet. I read something about I researched about what are the common New Year's resolution. And I saw a blog about the top 10 nurses solution. Uh, they asked about 2,000 people, and they came. So that's how they came up a list of the top nurses solution. So the first one they said it's diet or eat healthier. Is that on your list of New Year's resolution? Diet or eat healthier. That's been my New Year's resolution for 2 years now. Because when you reach a certain age, like my age, you become more concerned about yourself, about your health. Because some people said that one can uh, one can look younger when you're fit. And we can see a lot of celebrities. They are in their 50s, but they still look good because they still work out. My the celebrities that's with the same age as mine. One of them is Cheryl Cruz. Uh, we're the same age. You know what I don't like about the camera is that it's too focus. It's too focused on my face. You know what, sis Melody? I figured out some effects, camera effects. Uh, I'll show you. I'll show you some camera effects. Tell me if it's nice. I have your filters. Glow stick. Look. Huh? Am I glowing? See that effect? And I can also put background. Look, borders. Like this. Super glow. Because this is a free stuff. If you want to pay, you will have more nice filter. This one is toasty. Look, toasty. Toasty. This one looks dramatic. This one looks dramatic. That is nice. Okay, I'm just gonna use this one. Said it's nice. No, you don't like this? It will make it's making my camera blurry. You won't see the wrinkles. The first one is fine. The glow stick. This one, the glow stick. So I guess you're one of your this one. This is the first one, the glow stick, the normal one. Okay, you want the normal one. So again, the first on my list is is the diet. Sis Melody, they said that uh, you have to have smart goals. It's an acronym. SMART. SMART. S is for specific, M is for measurable, A is for attainable, and R relevant, and and T is for time bound. So that's how you should set your goals. A specific, like, okay, you wanna lose weight this year. So how much pounds, do you want to lose? You have to be specific. You have to set uh, a specific goals. Keto diet is the most effective diet for me. So what's in a keto diet? Why is it called keto? I really haven't looked about keto diet. I mean, why did they call it keto? And is that from a country? What is keto? Because I always hear that diet. And they said another effective diet is the saba bananas. The saba bananas diet. It's a no sugar, low carb, as I know. Okay, it's a no sugar, low carb. No sugar means you have to avoid the sweets, right? So, number one, can you avoid cakes? Can you avoid donuts? Can you avoid chocolates? All sweets. What are the sweets that you can hardly avoid? Yes, it's a no. The chocolates, I can I can avoid that, but you know that I like a hot chocolate in the morning. So probably I will just will not put a lot of sugar in it. Soft drinks, I've already avoided soft drinks. I've avoided that for 2 years now. But sometimes, especially in fast food, uh, I'm tempted sometimes. And also, you can follow groups in Facebook, and if for making your own food. So, for example, what food? Is keto diet no rice diet? Is it a no rice diet? FBNIG. Is it? Is it a? Is keto diet a no rice diet? Yes, no rice, but there's a lot of substitute. Like what? Sis Melody, like what? What substitute? Potatoes? Uh, like cauliflower rice. Wow. Oh, I haven't heard of that. Cauliflower rice. No potatoes also. Sis Melody, this picture on my screen is apple muffins. I haven't uploaded that in here in my channel, but I still have to edit it. Still have to edit. I will upload it probably next few days. In just 3 months, from 63 kilos to 55 kilos. Wow, that's about 8 kilos. 3 months. 8 kilos is probably 20 pounds. 18 to 20 pounds. That's no 2 months. Okay. So you have to be specific when you set a goal. Like I want to lose weight for the summer, so so I can wear something, you know, because I hate wearing rash guards. This melody because I feel too hot with rash guard. So it's like 4 months to summer or less than 4 months to summer. As for now, I'm 70 kilos. What's that? How much is that in pounds? 70 times 2.2. 154. That's not it's not really bad. When I was to deliver a baby, my weight was 72 kilos. 72 kilos, and then am I 72 kilos? I think more than that. I think more than that. I was 76 when I delivered a baby. I was 76, and after the 76 kilos, and then after delivering a baby, it went to 70 kilos, meaning I'm the one getting fat, not the baby. Because Jat was only 4 pounds. So it's all water, and Jat is small for 4 pounds. And I was the one getting fat. Mm. Because he's a premature baby. He's a he's a premature baby. So what's measurable M, and then attainable. It's something you really can achieve. Because if you will say, uh my goal this year is to look like a model, and you're 70 kilos and you want to look like a model, I think that's hard. You want to have a 24 waistline when you're 32 or 34. So you have to set a goal that you can achieve. It's free to set a goal, but you get frustrated in the end if you don't achieve it. So set a goal like this month I should lose 2 pounds. So from a year goal, you make uh you make it shorter, like a month or days. But sis Melody, I should go back to the gym now. And then what else? What's your ideal weight anyway, sis Melody? Thanks for the two thumbs up. Uh, let's talk about measurable. It's like hello, Proyectos Peru. Hello, friend. My hand blew for you. Thank you so much, Proyectos Peru, for dropping by. Meet Melody. Your goal is 50 kilos. Proyectos Peru, we are talking about New Year goals. Proyectos Peru, what's your channel all about? Melody says, hello, Proyectos Peru. Happy New Year. Yes, Happy New Year, Proyectos Peru. So, attainable. Uh, so we so we discuss about S being specific, then measurables like, okay, I want to lose weight and be healthy. Proyectos Peru. Saludos a todos los amigos presentes. So it's like every morning I will walk for 30 minutes. I will do walking for 30 minutes. Proyecto Spirit, I don't speak English very well. I am sorry. No problem. No problem. You know what, Proyecto Peru? Some Filipinos know how to speak Spanish. We have here in the Philippines what we call the Latin city of Asia. It's in Zamboanga. They speak Spanish there. And you know my grandfather used to speak Spanish. It used to be in a college curriculum, Spanish, before. But I think I was in grade school that they decided to pull it out of the curriculum. But we used to have Spanish language subject. So that's how you set your goal. For example, uh, every morning I will walk like 30 minutes. You know I can do that, Sis Mildred. Going to the bakery. You know the bakery is far here, so I can do that. Thank you for the thumbs up, Proyectos Peru. I appreciate it so much. Then, next is attainable. You have to be living in reality. Because they said if it's unrealistic resolution, it's not a goal, but it's a wish. So a goal should be something you can attain. Because nothing is wrong in shooting for the stars. But if you don't have the resources, you will be ending up in failure. Like for example, I would say I want to visit Asia. I want to travel Asia for my channel, and I don't have resources. So how can I do that? So you have to set your goals that's attainable. Rosalie Green Vlogs, hello, Happy New Year. Hello, good evening, I'm on the gate. Rosalie Green Vlogs, so where you at? Rosalie meet Proyectos Peru and Melody. We were talking about New Year goals, both personal and for the channel. So, my goal for this year for my channel is to travel more around, but but just around Luzon because uh, I don't have resources yet to go to even to go to Mindanao because I don't wanna travel alone. I don't want to travel alone. I want to travel with my family. So my travel vlogs for this year will be around Manila and I was making a list yesterday and I will I might go back to Tagaytay. I might go back to Tagaytay on April. And then more Manila vlogs. I want to go I should go to Luneta. I should go to Luneta and uh do a video there and my goal is to visit the uh Manila Ocean Park. That's on my list. And the Avalon Zoo. Uh Rosalie, now I can see you. Hello. Hello Rosalie. Where are you at? You said good evening, so probably you're not I mean most probably you're not in the Philippines. Oh, kamusta ang lahat? You're a Filipina. Nasaan ka ngayon? Tennessee, USA. Wow, sosyal. Hello, Rosalind. Good evening to you. Rosalind, we're talking about channel goals. What are your channel goals? So, my goal, another Melody, Bear, will get some food. I'm hungry. Okay, sis, Melody, hurry back. So, at the moment, I have 3,300. Uh, 3,300 subscribers, and I was able to achieve that for 1 year and 2 months. So my goal this year is to have 5,000 5,000 subscriber by the end of the year. I want to say 10,000, but that's I don't want to be hard on myself. Uh Rosalie, you have composed a song, Itlog na Brown, and I have a real talk topic. Rosalie, that's something I cannot do, to compose a song because I really want to sing here in YouTube, but if you read the rules, you cannot sing songs that's not your original because you will be copyrighted. And I have some friends that their channel were deleted because of the strikes. So sis Rosalie, what's your goal? What's your channel goal? Because I believe in setting goals. It can be an inspiration. So we're gonna discuss about R from the SMART acronym. R is relevant. So decide for yourself if your goal matches your skill set. Like set goals that you think you can do according to your skill. Still here cooking dinner. What are you cooking, Sis Rosalie? So for example, I'm really not good in baking. I mean, I can bake cakes, but uh, I'm not good in baking bread. Uh, once I tried the baking pandesal, it was a fail. Sis Rosalie, I tried baking pandesal and it was a fail. It's hard as rock. It can be a weapon. So this year I want to try some new things. Like I never tried baking pizza. I never tried making pizza dough. So that's one of my goal. And I haven't tried making pies like apple pie. I haven't tried because I was never really interested in making a dough. Hello, sis Mars. Bancud. Meet Rosalie Greenbraggs. She's a Filipina and in Tennessee, USA. How are you, sis Mars? So the last letter in the acronym SMART is time bound. You should link your goals to a certain time frame. Have your goals set in like small goals for a month. For example, I want to have 10 more subscribers this month or 50. Hello, Serge A. Good evening to you. Serge A. Meet Rosalie Green Vlogs. She is a Pinay living in Tennessee. Serge A. We were talking about goals, personal goals, and channel goals for the new year. Uh, Search A, do you set goals for yourself? Do you uh do you make New Year's resolutions? Because there are people that don't set goals. They don't set they don't have a New Year's resolution. And I have research online. It's a survey. The top 10 New Year's resolution. They base it on interviewing 2,000 people, and they came up with 10 most common New Year's resolution. And number one number one is diet or eat healthier. That's that's my yearly resolution. And then number two is exercise more. Now that I'm always in front of the computer. Uh, I will promise myself to stand up, to stand up and do some stretching once in a while. Mars, done for my thumbs up, CC host. Musta na? I'm okay, sis Mars. Thank you for the thumbs up. Rosalie, thank you. Thank you so much. Happy to meet you, Rosalie. I'll be going to check your channel after my live stream. So number 3 is to lose weight. According to survey, that number 3 New Year's resolution of people is lose weight. And then number 5, learn new skill or hobby. So for my channel, that's on my list also. To learn more, to learn new skill, because I can bake cake, I can bake muffin, but I'm not really good in baking bread. Sis Mars, before I tried baking pandesal, I failed. It's hard as a rock. My channel goal is to make one video each year. Search A, you should do it at least monthly to make one video each year. Search A, when you're coming to the Philippines, you should make a video. Like when you're in from the airport to Marsa province. And then number 5 on the list is save more and spend less. They said that's number 5 New Year's resolution. Uh, I don't put this on my list because I have not much to spend. So number 5 is I cannot relate to number 5. I coming in April Davao 2020. That's nice. Search A at the meet up. And then number 6, quit smoking. That's not on my list because I don't smoke. Search A, do you smoke? So that's number 6 on the list. Hello, Danny Stout. That's my first super chat. You'll be in my channel history forever. Thank you so much, Danny Stout. You're in my channel history. The first super chat I received ever. Danny Stout, we were talking about channel goals. And question and answer later. Later I have list. Danny Stout, when did you get monetized? I was reviewed December 29. I was reviewed December 29, and in just 2 days, and in just 2 days they approved my channel. Danny, I was so surprised because they said it will take a month, but it took only 2 days. Search A, not smoke it. Thank you so much, Search A, for the super chat. So that's my first uh euro super chat that I received. It will go also to my channel history. Thank you so much. Danny Stout, hello Mars Good. I think Danny Stout quit smoking I mean for a long time. And then number seven, uh Danny Stout, I'm discussing about the top New Year's resolution according to a survey of 2,000 people. And we are on number seven. Wow, sis, congratulations. More blessings to come, Cece. Thank you, Mars. Yes, I'm really very happy with with this blessing because it's something that I love to do. You know, I love cooking, and then it's like sharing, and at the same time, I can have a little resources. The number seven is to read more. I always read, but only through internet, using the internet. I haven't read a book for a long time. That is stout. I smoked for 30 years and quit April 3rd, 2005. So that is that what inspired you to quit? Serge A, I'm sick. Oh, I'm so sorry, Serge A. Get better soon. So that is that what inspired you to quit? Because my father my father only quit smoking when he already had the hypertension. The doctor told him to stop smoking. So that's the only time he stopped smoking, and he was around 66 years old. He is 70 now. So he's not been smoking for 4 years. Danny Stout, Mars Banque, 101 days, April 15th. Wow, Danny, congrats, April 15. Are you booked already? Search A, are you booked already? How many months you book before you visit Philippines? Danny, I was sick and tired of being sick and tired. Okay, same with my father, but he's doing okay now. And the the hypertension medicines was down to one only. Before he was taking two medicines for his hypertension. Now it's only 10 milligram. Mars. Oh, see, brother, Danny, great, happy to hear that. So number seven is read more. It's been years since I haven't read a book. I will always read online, especially when uh topics about taking care of an autism child. Those topics I always read blogs. And then when someone got sick, like my my cat got sick, I will Google it on how to cure at home. I mean, home remedy. But an actual book, I haven't read any because when there's no internet yet, I always read books. And as I remember, the last pocket book I read was Cheaper by the Dozen. That's the last pocket book I've read. Search A. You do the right thing to do, Danny. Mars Band could saying hello to her darling Search A. And then number eight on the list. Find another find another job. Oh, this one also is not applicable to me. And then number 9, drink less alcohol. Again, not applicable to me because I don't drink. I only drink red wine occasionally, but I don't drink beer. I don't drink any alcohol. No, actually, I haven't tasted a red horse because my mother is so strict when I was young and until now. She doesn't allow my brother or my father drink inside the house. So sometimes my brother will uh no, I mean no alcohol inside the house is the house rule of my mom. So only allowed is a wine. And then number 10, that the number 10 on the list is spend more time with family and friends. Uh I'm spending much time with my family. But with friends, I think that's uh I haven't really been going out with friends lately this year because they are most of them are all busy, and most of my closest friends, they are not living in the Philippines anymore. They moved to another country or they moved to other provinces. Hello, Josie Olson. Hi, host. Hi sa lahat na andito. Josie also na-meet Mars Bancud. Mars Bancud has a channel. She is a Filipina working in the Middle East. And Search A, Mars Bancud's darling. Uh, Josie also meet also Green. Rosalie Green Vlogs. She is a Filipina uh, living in Tennessee, USA. Danny Stout also, Josie, has a channel. His channel is all about quotes. Danny Stout, where do you go when you go out with your friends? Danny, as I've said, I haven't really been going out with friends lately because most of my closest friends are they move to another province. Like one of my best friends, she is in Palawan now. She is in Palawan now, and the other one is in Bataan. And my closest classmate in high school is now in overseas. So here in my place, uh, I don't have any. I mean, closest friends. So it's all about family. I think Danny, would you agree on that? When you reach a certain age, like when you reach 40s or 50s, that you don't usually go out with friends anymore. What is your province? My father is from Tarlac, that's in northern Luzon. And you know what, Danny? My mom grew up in Moalboal, Cebu. My mom grew up in Cebu, but they moved here in Manila, when she was 16. And since then, she was not able to go back to Cebu. So one of my goal is to bring her again to Cebu. If if I'll have the resources and if God's permit, I want my mom to go to Cebu again because she grew up there in Moalboal. But I was born in Quezon City, that is South, in Metro Manila. So if it's me, I don't really have a province. I I was born and I grew up in Manila, but my parents, mom is from Cebu and father is from Tarlac. I don't drink or party anymore. I am boring now. You know, Donnie, that's how some people call me boring. Because even when I was younger, I don't drink and I hate party. Because Danny's thought my mom is really very strict. Like in college, can only I was in a dormitory in college, and I'm not allowed to go anywhere when I was in the dormitory. It has a curfew, 9 p.m. Josie, unahan niyo ako guys kasi may problem ako sa pangisda. Pabalikan ko kayo sa ninja account ko na Angel. You have a different channel. Okay, Josie, I will check your channel later after my live stream. So, Danny, that's what some people telling me I am boring. And now that I'm older, I don't think I haven't partying when I was younger. Probably it's too late to party now that I'm older. Danny, when I was stationed in the army in Germany, I drink too much because there wasn't anything else to do most of the time. So you're in the army. Danny Stout, were you stationed here in the Philippines when you were an army? Have you been to any of the military bases here, Danny? I mean, while in service, like in Subic. Okay. Okay, Sis Josie. Search a crazy Danny. Have you been stationed here, Danny, in Subic? Nope, not in the Philippines when I was in the army. I've met a lot of U.S. soldiers when I was a teenager, Danny, because my grandfather is from the military also. But you know what? I was not really young. I was 17 or 16. And every time they see me, they will they will rub my head like a kid because they thought I'm just a kid when I'm not. Because I was really very petite. And every time there's a veteran, because my grandfather was a war veteran, they having Christmas party. My grandfather will always bring me and my cousin to attend the Christmas party. So I met a lot of U.S. military soldiers. And you know what, Daddy? I see them as giants. they they were too tall, like 6'2", and one is 6'4". So I thought I was seeing giants that time. And so, Daddy, when my grandfather died, he has two flags. Oh wait, it says my laptop battery is low. I will just connect the charger. Uh, Wait, I will just connect the charger. Uh, Josie Olson. Okay, Josie. I will check your new videos later after the live stream. So let's have a little fun Q&A Q&A portion. So do you have something you want to change about yourself for the new year? Can you think of a thing you want to change for yourself about yourself? I don't think I have one in mind. What would you most like to change about yourself? It is my location. Wow, where are you going? Where are you trying to go, Danny? Are you moving to Philippines for good on April or just a vacation? Is that a permanent thing or just a vacation? Yes, for good in Bohol. Woo! They said it's beautiful in Bohol. A lot of uh, expats with channels live in Bohol. There's one uh, there's one expat I always watch his videos. The farmer, uh, Brian and uh, Brian and his wife Maricel. I often go to their channel to watch their videos. They are in Bohol, right? Great, Danny. Danny, will you make a video of the of the what is it, the tarsier, the tiny little creature? Search A, great Danny. Danny, so thanks, Search A. How about you, Search A? Where do you want to live? So, Danny, what do you think will be your biggest risk? What would you think your biggest risk will be? Danny's out. My plan is to do many videos there. That's nice. I've seen lots of channels from my expats because I'm fond of watching expats because they say sometimes they're too honest because when it's Filipino, sometimes they will not some are afraid to say bad things. Like me, if I go to a place, I'm scared that I will I will point out the bad points of the place. I'm afraid to do that because I'm from here. People know me. So my videos mostly like what you see is what you get. I won't say anything bad. But I'm not editing or filtering the place. Y- So that's the only thing I can do. But I will not say bad things about the place. Search A. Want to live somewhere clean, not hot, and not far from everything. Yes, Search A. I can. I will also consider that. I don't want to live in the middle of nowhere because because uh I tried living in La Union before, and it's a province, but uh you can have little malls. They have banks, hospital. Is important things you should consider. Danny, I worry a little about, they have been in Bohol before. Yes, Danny, but we cannot really assure where they are, because sometimes we get troubles here also in Manila. Yes, need bank and hospital. So the next, I don't let worry stop me. And probably, Danny, they improve the security of Bohol, because uh, a lot of foreigners are deciding to live there already. So probably they will improve the security there. So the next question is, what brings you to the most joy? What brings you to the most joy, and how are you going to do more of that? What brings you to the most joy, and how are you going to do more of that? With my channel, of course, I will cook more. I'm happy when my biggest fan with cooking is my son. When I see him happy eating the food I cook, it's like I feel it's a success. And my father also, because he's a food critic, being Kapampangan, because Philippines culinary capital is Pampanga. And although he grew up in Tarlac, their family originated in Pampanga. So my best critic is my father. He will tell me that, oh, this lacks sweetness or saltness, or you need to add more of this and more of that. Uh, that is that I plan on doing a lot of travel to as many islands as I can, as often as I can. So it's like, what, exploration. So you're not thinking about uh, having a business like farming. Farming is not something I have I am knowledgeable about, because I never grew up in a farm. Although I can do planting, because in high school before we have a subject, agriculture subject, so I know how to plant vegetables. And that is how my future wife wants to raise chickens. I that's tolerable for me. That is out. Because I'm used to hearing the hearing the roosters here. Just I don't want the pigs, because it's too noisy. And I live in La Union, close to a pig farm, and the flies all around, and the smell of the place. But the chickens, I can tolerate the chickens. Mars na. Wow, that is awesome, brother Danny. She wanted to raise pigs, but I quickly talk her out of that. Yes, too noisy and the smell. But chicken, I can tolerate the noise and smell of chicken. Sergey, I'm happy when I'm busy something I like or that is useful. I mean, that's great. So, Search A, uh, when you settle down, do you think of a business here in the Philippines? I would not like it live close to a big. Are you thinking to have a business here, Search A? I don't want to move halfway around the world to be a pig farmer. And I mean, you're retired and you want relaxation already. Sergey laughed at that. So, Sergey, you're planning to have a business here in the Philippines. If it's me, I want a bakery. I want a uh, small eatery, so I can display there the food I will cook. I will be having resources in YouTube, and then at the same time I'm earning uh to having an eatery, and probably a small RTW, ready to wear shop, small shops like that. You are right. I want to travel more and enjoy my last few years. And I used to have cousins raising pigs, and they all got sick. It's hard to raise pigs. It's not that you will only feed it. You have lots of things to do. Only if I can be proved to be profitable. So the next question is, at the end of the year, how would you like your life to be? I mean, at the end of the year, how would you like your life to be at the end of the year? Me, since I couldn't take the smell of pigs. Yes, me too, Danish Stout. Probably you should have really a big land so you can put your house really far from the piggery. Because I've experienced that Danish Stout when I was in La Union. I live in La Union for 8 years, and and our house is it's not really near the piggery, but it's a bit far. But the flies can still reach my place, so I have to put screen all over the house because of the flies, and the smell, especially in the afternoon, is overwhelming. And the big farm is far, so how much more if it's close to your house? So, and it's not an easy business, because I said that my cousins used to have a piggery. It's not an easy business. It's not like you will buy feeds, because sometimes pigs will get sick. So it's not really an easy one. So the number five, we have discussed this already. Where would you like to take a vacation this year? So I know Search A will go to the Philippines, and then start Philippines. Me, my plan this year is to visit again Tagaytay, because it's just an hour from Manila. So I'll be visiting again Tagaytay, and because my sister is in Pampanga, I'll be visiting Pampanga. Wow, El Nido, Palawan. Danny Stout, they said it's too expensive to visit El Nido. From the accommodation to the entrance fee, they said it's no, it's expensive. Search A, one more reason to go in the subdivision. Subdivision. Oh, search A, what I don't like about subdivision is that you know you can have limit space. Eh, Probably not unless you buy two lots, because here I'm living in small subdivision. I want to have like a little garden, but there's no space. You cannot put trees. So probably if subdivision, you should buy two lots. So aside from Tagaytay and Pampanga, I'm planning to go to La Union province again. I haven't been there for about 12 to 13 years. So this year, I'm planning to go back there. I was already looking for an affordable uh resort. Danny Stout, sorry, I need to go now. Take care, everyone. Thank you, Danny Stout, for dropping by, and thanks for the super chat. My first super chat ever since I got monetized. Thank you so much, Danny Stout, and take care. Hope to move to my place in the Caribbean this year. Wow. Search A by Danny. Search A, is there a vacation spot? Danny Stout, thanks again. Congrats on being monetized. Thank you so much, Danny. So, Search A, is there a vacation spot you've been dying to go to? Do you have any dream vacation? Because mine is not really a big vacation, but as I've told my mom, I want to go to Cebu. That is out. Bye. Goodbye. Thank you so much for the super chats. So Sergey, is there a vacation spot you be dying to go to? Mine is Cebu here in the Philippines, and then after Cebu, I will dream of a bigger place, like uh out of the country. I want to visit Asian countries first, like Thailand. Yes, Martinique is a vacation place, but plan to work there. Search A, what do you do if you won't mind me asking? You seems been traveling to a lot of countries. Is your job like in the United Nations? I used to have a friend that works in United Nations as an engineer, but because uh I've lost connection. I've lost a connection to that. JGVK, hello. Thank you so much for the super chat. You're out. Couldn't join. Just testing button. Ingat. Thank you so much. Have fun where you at. Sergey is saying hello to you, JG. Can you rephrase your question, Ems? Uh, my question was, is there a vacation spot you've been dying to go to? You said Martinique. Martinique. And I asked if you won't mind me asking what you do, because you said you plan to work in Martinique. So would you mind me asking if I ask Search A what you do for a living? because you've been traveling a lot to other countries. Uh, Danny Stout, I know, traveled countries because he used to be a military guy, army. So search what do you do for a living? Since you've been traveling a lot, I was just curious. Okay, I'm a computer scientist working for a top telco company. Wow, search A. That must be so. You must be like high IQ guy, computer scientist. I haven't really met someone that has that job. So what does a computer scientist do? Uh, is it like you make software? I mean programs and software, something like that. What does a computer scientist do? Search A. Is it like you're making or developing computer technology, like making chips? What's the difference between computer scientist and a computer engineer? So other personal goals for me, simple personal goals. As one simple personal goals is to clean my cabinets. I mean, like my clothes. Uh, pull out pull out those clothing that I will not use anymore, and I I I need to clean my emails. I saw there 750 plus unnecessary emails. Searching, I cannot stop that. I mean, I don't want spam emails, but I'm getting it. Designing new algorithms, new way of processing data. Wow, Search AM. I'm so impressed. When I graduated college, uh that's what I want, to take up computer science. But in my time, there's only few universities that offered computer science. So I went to one famous university here in the Philippines, which is University of Santo Tomas. And they were only accepting few students at that time. So I took my chance getting the entrance examination. Search AI failed because I think they want about 50 or less students because it's a pilot course that time. And I was looking at the list. I was too nervous, and then I didn't see my name. I didn't see my name on the list, so I was not able to enroll computer science because I failed the entrance examination. So I just took up commerce since it's my second choice. And then in time, a lot of uh, a lot of universities offering computer science because during my time, During my time, only few universities offered computer science. Now it's in most college and university. Josie also hi Sir Danny Stout. Josie, Danny Stout said goodbye already. Danny Stout said goodbye already. Hello, Hener. Hello, my boy, Philippines. Hener is my brother, real brother. Thank you so much, my Hener, for dropping by my live stream. Okay, search A. Best paid jobs in computer today are in all big data and security. Thanks for the information, search A. So search A. I'm going to close the live stream now because Tom, I think Ruth, we have a live stream at 8. Is someone having a live stream at 8, search A? Do you know? Do you know someone having live stream? So I'm closing the chat now. Search A. Not sure they have. I didn't get Chi is live. Okay, search A. I'm going to say goodbye now. Thank you so much, Search A, for the super chat. JGPK, so thank you so much for the super chat. And Danny Stout, thank you so much. Josie, thank you so much sa susunod sa ulitin. Thank you to my sister, Melody. And Rosalie Green Vlogs, thank you so much, sis. And who's that guy from Peru? I forgot the. Wait, let me see. I have a guy from Peru who dropped by. I can see his. Uh, Search A, you're laughing at me. I can, but uh, thank you so much for the super chat. Search A, you're laughing at me. I forgot the nick because it's in Spanish. The guy from Peru. And I'm not sure if it's a she or he. Scott! Hello, Scott. Scott, how are you? Search is saying hello to Scott. Scott, we just finished the topic about setting goals. Personal and channel goals. I was about to close the chat. Uh, will Tom do a live stream today? Sergey, I like that. I like that. Ha 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 sticker. Your new goal is the. No, no, I'm too old. It's an endless topic anyway. Yes, you're right. Search A. Scott B, I said my goal for my channel is to reach 5K at the end, 5,000 at the end of the year. And Scott, I want to have a nice table, nice table, working table, so I can do cooking live. Like who's that? Who's that? Julia Childs. RM Destination. Hello, sis. Thank you so much for the thumbs up. We discuss about personal. Search A, you're not setting goal to quit smoking. That's not a goal. Scott, I said I want to have a new skill. I want to try making pies like egg pie, pineapple pie, apple pie. I haven't really tried making those. I can only bake muffins and cakes, but the pies I haven't tried. So that's my goal is to learn another skill. Uh, but driving, I'm not sure. Search A, I really hope to stop working early. I make a lot of pies. Eh, Scott, you should do a video on how to make a dough. What is your retirement age there, Search A? I think easy to make. Just make a good crust first. That's one I cannot make. I haven't tried. Search A. What age will you retire? Scott B still working. Scott B. When you plan to retire? Now for the channel. I've read a blog about saying that one should do collaborations. Bakery is using electric or gas in PH. Yes, that's true. Search A. They said if you collaborate with others, you will be able to reach new viewers and boost your channel. That's what they said. I have couple of people trying to I mean sending me emails about collaboration, but uh you know I don't know if I can make it, especially when because if collaboration you should spend on going to that place. You have to wait 63 years old. Way too late. Ah, here in the Philippines it's 60. When you turn 60, you can have your retirement pay, social security, but it's not much. Like my father I think is only getting 150 150 US dollar, but that's around 7,000 pesos I think. 7,500 7,500 a month for the retirement pay. But he got money from the company he he worked before because uh he worked there for I think 30 years, 35, 38 years. So he got a big amount retiring from that company. But the SSS, the Social Security, pay is just around 150 US dollar. So that it still can help, but we need to adjust adjust our groceries and all because it's so small. So it was just I really had fun setting goals. I was making a list of the target places I want to cover for my channel. Most of it is just around here in Manila because JG was right when he said that there's a lot to cover in Manila alone. So I'm yesterday I went to Google Map and I tried making a list. You know, you like going to a place, I will pay for parking, and then I should have a list of where would I go. So that's what I'm doing right now. So if you love what you are doing, it doesn't matter if you fail your goal or not. So setting goals for me is just like an inspiration. It's like an inspiration to me. So I ex- oh it's just an searching I experienced before that I spent so much on a recipe, but it didn't get a lot of views. And then when I post just a sauce, I post a sauce for fishbowl and get it got a lot of views. So what I did is that I just cook what we'll be eating for the day. Because if I go beyond my budget, and then my video will not earn a lot of views, you know, I will get a little sad, but not too sad because we ate the food. UK blogger Rosie, hello, sis. Meet Serge A and Mars Bancood. Meet also RM Destination. Serge A, having goal is to live your life. Hi at UK. So I Serge A, I also planned for like interview. It's also connected to my channel, travel and food. Like Search A, I think Mars is sleeping. Okay, Search A. I don't want I want to have interview like Search A, owner of Pandesal bakery bakery because it's related to food. For people to know how much is it is to set up a Pandesal bakery. So that's my plan also, and then also interview those who have small eateries. We call it karinderya, and so that's in my list. So people will know what the things they will need to set up for a small eatery. How much fund they will save up for. And with live stream, I think my plan is to have one only for every week because I'm taking care of my son, and uh eh, are you sure they will answer? I'm not quite sure, Sir Jay, before I set up the camera, or I will talk to them for a date. Have a great day. It's nice to see you back on live. Thank you, Scott. So I just plan to live stream once every week because I really don't have time for live stream because in the morning I will cook steamed cakes and I have important things to do because my son he goes to school every day. They leave 6 a.m. and his class finishes at 12 noon. So once he is at home, I can no longer live stream because I have to take care. Yes, once a week is good. Yes, Serge A. So, next thing, Search A, I want to improve my thumbnails and I want to have a nice plates for plating my food. So it's for good presentation on the thumbnail. So probably I will check markets to look for nice plates because I've seen that there are lots of plates with different design. So I will check a place where I can buy those for a cheap price. And I will also do a video of the place. So, Search A, I'm going to say bye now. Thank you so much, Search A. Scott, thank you for dropping by. UK blogger Rosie, thank you so much. Melody, Hener, thank you so much. Josie Olson, RM Destination, and JGBK. Thanks again, Danny. Thanks again, Mars. Thank you so much, Mars. And the guy from Peru. Thank you so much. I can see her her nick anymore. I've been looking Rosalie Green Vlogs. Thank you so much. I see it already. Proyectos Peru. Proyectos Peru. Thank you so much. Search A. Thanks again. Bye everyone. Bye, Hener.